Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nazmi Khalid. I'm from AH220 and in this tutorial we will discuss about resource allocation. First of all, we choose an example where the resource allocation needed that the schedule of work in such a way that each person only has one task to perform. So the table or the data that the question given that in the work or in the predecessor there is 2%, there is one more, there is more than 1%. So we need to allocate them accordingly. For that, we need to do the NOE diagram, so we can know how to make the schedule. So here is the NOE diagram according to the data given by the question. After we have made the NOE diagram and the flow, we transfer it into a table where we identify the resources, the duration, the early start, late finish, and also late finish. From that we can know how many resources due during the duration. So the task or the question given that the resources only has to work on duration only one task for one resource. So about the allocation resources, I will pass to Alif Farhan to explain about it.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Farhan. So I'm going to explain the resource schedule after the changes have been made. So from the diagram, we can see that the changes happens on activity C, where the activity the duration has been changed from 3 days, which is from day 1 to day 3 to day 1 to day 6, where the objective is that to make sure that every day there is only one person per activity exists. So in order to do that, we split the 2% activity into one and extend it according to the number of person for each day. Um, Thus, the amount of days needed to complete the activities, which is 6 days. The total is 6 days, where the day 3 to day 6 is the new schedule of the duration of the activity C. And then the other changes is at activity D, where since the change has been made, D, in order to proceed with activity D, we need to complete the activity C first. So activity D can be started only if activity C has been completed, which is after day 6. So we need to relocate the schedule from day 3 to day 5 to day 6 to day 8. So we need to relocate it into a new schedule in order to fit the duration of activity D, which is only can be started after C has been completed. Okay, next we can see that activity F. Activity F. So activity F. No, sorry. For activity E, can only be started after activity D was completed. So we need to relocate the original schedule, which occurs from day 6 to day 8, and change it, which is the first 2 days need to be relocate and change it to another day. And also we need to divide the amount of person needed for the activities to only one person per activities for one day. So we need to after the changes have been made, the day 8, the activity started on day 8, which is the last day of the original schedule, and plus with the new schedule that has been made, which is from day 9 to day 14. Thus the total duration for to complete the activity E, which is about 1 2 3 about 6 days. Next, for the activity F, we can see that activity F is needed from sorry activity F is needed. uh, E have to be completed first for F to be proceed. So we need to reschedule the day for activity F. So um, after the changes, F will be started on day 15, which is after the activity E has ended. So the schedule has been changed from day 9 to 10 to day 15 to day sorry the changes for activity F from day 10 to day 11 to day 15 to day 16. Okay, lastly, the changes are for activity G. So activity G can be started only if activity F has been completed. So the new schedule is changes from the 12 to day 13 to day 17 to day 18. Next, for the diagram, since there is some changes happens in the schedule, so the diagram also having some changes in the days for ES and also AF, LF. So from what we can say is that there is a changes for activity C, D, E, F, and G. So we can start from the activity C. The amount of day and for activity C to complete is changes to 6 days, and the early finish, sorry, the LF, the ES remain the same, which is 0, and the LF changes to 6. Next is for activity D. Activity D also changes in the LF and also LS. Yeah, sorry, ES and also LF. So the early start started from day 6 to day 8, and the late finish is occurs at day 8. And next for activity E also having some changes in the number of days from 3 days previously to 6 days, and the ES started at day 8, and for the LF occurs at day 14. And then next for activity F, there's no changes in the number of days. The changes is the when is activity started, which is the ES started at day 14, and the LF occurs at